All right. How do I get into this? This is crazy to do like a sit down video that's not me eating food. I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this because I have to reevaluate whether I want to be vulnerable on my main channel, especially. But I think I want to do that because that's just how I am. All right. So as you all have probably noticed, maybe I guess, is that I haven't been posting for about 2 weeks. A lot of that was due to initially going through a big episode of depression, which I'm still coping through at the moment. And another part of that was I got sick right after, so that didn't help at all. But I'm trying to get back into things. With this video, I just want to address some things that have been happening online, or just some things that I feel, because that's how I kind of always felt I should be on YouTube, and that's kind of how I've always really, what got me into YouTube was seeing creators be so vulnerable and connecting with their audience. I've always felt that was very important, and I don't really do that much anymore, and I don't really feel as comfortable doing that nowadays, to be quite honest. And I've talked about that slightly on my Twitch streams before and everything, but obviously things have gotten a little bit bigger for me in the last year or so when it comes to people watching my content, and I think because of that, I've seen a different level of criticism and judgment towards everything I do at this point. And obviously that sounds like a woe is me thing due to the fact that I'm privileged to be able to do this for a living, and to, be able to make music and do things that, not everyone gets to be able to do, and a lot of people would like to. So I'm aware of that, but that doesn't mean that there's not things that make it difficult, or moments that, I feel I should at least talk to my audience so they can at least understand, me as a person and the things like that. But I am aware that there's obviously a lot of I'm lucky and all that stuff to this situation. But I think there's a few things I want to address. Obviously, everything I do at this point kind of gets criticized, and doing this video is a huge thing that makes me uncomfortable and nervous, because a lot of people are just gonna be like, "Oh, this guy does his whine," which, to be fair, I do. I do wear my emotions on my forefront a lot of the times. It's never been like a new thing for me. It's been just how I am. And I know people overanalyze that, and a lot of people just find it annoying. It's a little unfortunate because I think some people really enjoy that side of me and connect with it and are grateful for that. And I'm very grateful for people that can understand that and connect with that, because that's how I feel with a lot of people that I've really built a strong connection with online and stuff, even as just a viewer, especially growing up. But obviously, some people really like to criticize me for that, and I'm not going to lie and say that it doesn't get to me constantly. It does, but I am trying to learn ways to cope through it, and some days are easier and some days are harder. I've also been in the position of being on social media for probably 14 years or so. I don't know. I mean, I started even before this channel being on social media, and then I initially moved out of my mom's house and dropped out of school and moved in with the YouTuber. Very weird story, but I instantly, started doing YouTube content. And YouTube content back in the day was a lot more ignorant, for sure. And even still, I probably do some stuff that is ignorant, or, a month later or a week later or a year later, I'm like, I wish I didn't do that. But that's human of me, and that's going to be a constant thing. I mean, there was a whole phase in my YouTube career not too long ago where I was doing videos that were more deep divey on people, and I, after like 5 months, realized, this doesn't really feel like good for me. This isn't good for my mental health. I'm a very anxious person, and I also I don't know, I can't really, it's just not for me, and I figured that out. It didn't take me that long to figure that out. But I guess like it just upsets me due to the fact that a lot of people will see something that I've done or said, or the way that I've acted, and they hold me to that regard for the rest of my life. And I know I can't change that, and I know that's just how it's going to be. But it's difficult because obviously I think I know my character, obviously, like, I'm constantly growing and stuff, and I'm still trying to fully discover who I am, and I'm probably going to be doing that for the rest of my life, because I think that's just human, is that you're constantly learning about yourself. But a lot of people will just see something of me and just hold that to, oh, this is Johnny's character, or just, I don't know, maybe get entertainment out of trying to paint me out to be some way. And it's hard, I'm not gonna lie, because I do care about, I guess, being liked, which is probably the most difficult thing for somebody to do on social media. And because you can't be liked by everyone. It's just not possible. It's really not. I mean, I could literally just look the way I look and be at the age of 26, and people will be like, that's a problem, just because Or I could be doing a funny video where I'm being obnoxious a little bit and people will be like, this guy's a fully grown adult, what is he doing, da 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 da. Or I can make a song that's about my feelings and some people will be like, why is this guy venting? Or I could do something like this where I'm trying to be more, I guess, human and just raw with my emotions and honest, and I will get criticized for that, and I know that's just how it goes, and some people will appreciate it, but some people won't. But yeah, this last 2 weeks has been pretty hard for me, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm trying to get back into everything, and I will. And this is probably the only video I'm going to be doing that's going to be me sitting down, for the, next few months or whatever, where I'm actually just kind of expressing how I feel. And I don't even know if I want to post it, obviously, because of the reasons I've said. But yeah, I mean, I went through some stuff and I didn't handle my emotions the best. And I'm not going to get too much more into it in that way, but I was being a little reckless, and now I am trying to get out of that. And then, a little bit after that, I got instantly super sick for a week or so, and I'm still getting out of being fully sick, but I'm almost there. And yeah, it's been hard, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, sometimes I guess for me personally, I am somebody that uses myself as the punching bag for any situation, and I let myself be a doormat, and I am the first one to just blame myself in situations that aren't always necessarily my fault, just because I guess I have control over that. I know a lot of people are going to be like, this sounds like a therapy session. I kind of like that. I know maybe that's not for everyone, but I kind of like discussions like this, and I'm sure some people honestly relate, and it might be helpful for them to know that they're not alone. So just because it's not for you, it might be for somebody else. But yeah, that's been a little bit of what I've been dealing with on more calm way of not fully getting into everything. But yeah, with social media and stuff, I also still have this thing where I'm completely comparing myself to every person, and I also just never feel like I'm enough when it comes to the content or what I'm doing. And I always read comments, and I probably shouldn't, and I've been getting better at trying to avoid them, but at this point sometimes I'll just be on my feed and I'll see some shit like it just happens, because I still use social media as a person just to be entertained, and it's fucking brutal sometimes, honestly. And I don't know if this was necessarily the right thing for me to get into, but I don't know what else I'd be doing with my life. And as I said, grateful for it, and there's a lot of great moments, there is, but the bad moments I could definitely get sucked up by, and I could really dwell in. Yeah, I'm trying to get out of it, and I just wanted to really update people and allow people to know that human emotions are normal, and growth as a human is something that should be encouraged and needs to be, I don't know, it doesn't need to be fully accepted, of course, because you can't tell somebody, hey, this is how I feel about myself now, but I think it should always be somewhat encouraged. And I'm still constantly growing, and I'll constantly do stuff that I probably, I'll have moments where I do something that I look back on and I'm not proud of, and I don't know what I can do besides acknowledge those things and keep moving forward, really, besides not exist, which I always find really irritating in these situations like that, where people hold something against your head and they're like, oh, well, you did this once or whatever, and they bring it up for the rest of your life, and it's like, okay, what do I do, because I've acknowledged this? And yeah, so that's how I personally feel about it. But as I said, everyone's got their own feelings, and some people probably just want to get under people's skin, so that's just how it goes. But yeah, I'm just trying to constantly grow, though, and trying to constantly, I don't know, maybe learn how to handle my emotions better. So I think not far from now, I'm probably going to start getting therapy again, and I'm probably going to look into other things that can help me to be handling things better and to be able to cope through things better, because I'm not really wanting to let it take over, even though some days I dwell in it, like I've said. So yeah, I just wanted to update people on my emotions, though, and I'm going to be trying to make more videos very soon and trying to just do some more fun content. But I think that having discussions like this are very important, because I don't want you guys just to see me as somebody that's just constantly doing silly videos, I guess. And I know that might be what people want or whatever, and situations like this where I say how I feel or whatever is a little more vulnerable, or can maybe make people be a little too close feeling. But also I feel like a lot of people will just be chill about this and understanding. I think that's really awesome when people get it. I know that that's another situation as well that people bring up, is that some people feel like they're too close to content creators, and I've noticed that, of course, and I've always kind of had a taste of that, but it's definitely gone to a different level, and I appreciate the support, but obviously there's a line, and it almost becomes this thing where people are going back and forth with each other on, hey, you're being too much, but then it becomes this whole battle of somebody saying you're being too much and somebody just acting like a lot and very invested into somebody's life. I don't really know what I could do about that. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I don't really know what you can do, because you put content out on the internet and you want it to get to people and you want people to connect with it. And I don't really pick and choose who connects with it. And I'm glad that people do, but obviously, yeah, there is a line of, hey, this is a person that, is being really chill about it and enjoys your content and likes your music or whatever you do. And then there's the line of, oh, this person is being maybe immature or overbearing with how they react. So I don't really know how to do anything about that, to be quite honest, but I am aware of it, of course, and I'm sorry that for some people it's annoying, I guess, to see that happen. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. And life, has its moments where it's pretty tough or confusing, or you see yourself and you see stuff that you do and you're like, I wish I handled that better, or I wish that I just, you wish you could do things better sometimes. That's just really, as human as it is, that's just how it's always going to be. You're going to have moments like that until we're not on this planet anymore. That's at least how I assume it's going to be. And, that's, in my opinion, a perfectly normal and good thing to an extent, as long as you continue to try to learn and grow from those things. And, that's something that I've always tried to do. I'm very willing to admit my flaws and try to learn from them. I hope you're all doing well, though. And I hope I don't get too much shit for just trying to speak honestly and be open about things. And I know it's like kind of vague still, but not everything needs to be fully on the internet. But I do think it's important just to let people know, yeah, I've been having a hard time, been going through stuff. And I know when I've talked about it on Twitter or whatever, I get fucking dragged. Even if I'm being kind of chill about it, I just get, destroyed. And that's, fine, I guess. I don't know. It is what it is. I can't really tell you if it's fine or not, but that's just how it goes. But I'm just a human, and I'm just a person trying to, trying their best really to be the best version of themselves and to constantly learn and make fun videos. Some moments I want to make some really silly videos, and I'm maybe going to do a stupid voice, or I'm going to, wear my shirt over my head and act like an idiot. And then some moments I don't want to do that. And some moments I just want to be serious, or some moments I want to be somewhere in the middle. That's just how it's always been, because there's multiple sides of my personality. That's just how it is. Some moments I'm very quiet. Some moments I'm more obnoxious and performative. And some moments all I want to do is music. I don't know. And some moments I feel like I can't do music because I'm not good enough. So that's just how it is, human. I just wanted to kind of open up about these emotions that I go through, and if you relate, which I'm sure a lot of you do, because I feel like it's pretty normal to feel this way towards yourself or anything, just know you're not alone in that, and you've made it this far in life and you can keep on going, and I just want to send you constant love and say that we got this and we'll push forward, and I hope to continue to make content that hopefully you enjoy, and music and everything like that, and maybe go on tour someday, and hope to meet you all. It's really sweet meeting a lot of you. I went to Coachella, I met a lot of people, and I've been going to shows and kind of leaving the house, and it's really incredible to see the excitement of some people and how much they connect with things that I do, and it's flattering and crazy, and I'm very grateful for that, and I hope to continue to make you guys proud and to connect with you and be somebody that you find an escape with. I just want to send you love and say thank you for all the support, and thank you for caring about me and letting me have this conversation. And if you find it annoying, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'll have more fun videos out very soon, but I just kind of needed to have this update because it's been a minute and I feel weird just acting like I've been okay. I don't feel like that's how I want to act. I want to acknowledge this and then start moving forward again and trying to push through it. So that is the honest truth. It's, I went through a rough patch, and I'm pushing forward, and I hope if you guys, when you do, if it happens, if you go through a rough patch, you can take the time that you need and then try to push forward as well. Just want to send you lots of love and say thank you for all the support, and stay happy, not crappy. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, thug bugs. Bye.